Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Zangmarsh today. Let's crack on, shall we? I think level 64. Not long to go now. 21 levels and we'll be there. We'll be ready for MoP. Who were we after here? Bog Slash. It's a bizarre name, that, isn't it? Quite like being in here though. A different feel. It's a good thing about Car. Can't get that now. You don't spend too long in one zone, you spend a good amount of time to enjoy it, and then you're off to the next one. Granted, that's more to do with the fact that we've been doing random dungeons. Otherwise we could have been in the other zones a lot longer, but I am trying to make sure that we're max level, aren't I? Time for MoP. Want to make sure. Got that week off as well, haven't I? Yeah, buddy. Cannot wait for that. Do enjoy my weeks off from work, that's for sure. Sadly, they always go too quick. Today was roasting. Don't know what temperature it got up to. It was high 20s, must have been just before 30. Tomorrow it's meant to go up to 30 degrees. Safe to say I'm not going to enjoy working in that. We had a little meeting at work today because Royal Mail are trying to push through changes that the government hasn't agreed to and the union haven't agreed to, and the union told us today pretty much there's nothing that they can do. So Royal Mail are just going to do what they want. What a pointless meeting that was. Just shows what's the point of having a union if they've got no power to stop these things. We pay so much a week to the union, and then they just turn around and say, oh by the way, we're not doing that. Alright, fair enough then. I need to win that lottery, don't I? ASAP. Then we can get to some proper work. Training and making videos. Right, shall we queue for a dungeon? My other Paladin is about 77, 78 now. I've just been mainly just trying to get his professions up. That's how I'll be flying around like North End, queuing for random dungeons and getting mining up. So then I've got a couple of characters that can make money. I'll have the other Paladin who can mine and disenchant to make money. My Death Knight isn't really a money maker because he's got the expensive professions of engineering. He's got mining to finance it. Let's look. I sent that across from my other Paladin. Vagon. I've got Vagon, Daltheon, and is it Death Row or Deathix? Deathix. Oh, 15,486. Doing well, aren't we? Doing well. I'm going to do some leg mobility stuff after. Just having a little electrolyte drink. My insides I can still feel a congestion from when I went for a run the other day. And it must have been some sort of hay fever because I was running near like up this massive hill. It's like a mile up, it feels like. And then past all the farmers' fields. I felt fine at the time. And then within hours of getting home, I felt like cold-like symptoms. I'm sure it's hay fever. It's a bit coincidental otherwise. And I've had that for like a couple of days after. Didn't have it as a kid though. All I used to get, and still do, is that my eyes would water. So then I'd rub them on my way to work and people would be like, were you out last night? Or, you look rough. And I'd just be like, thank you for that. Because now it seems that I'm getting this as well. Which is annoying because I wanted to go and do intervals at the gym today. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. Right, some spawn here in a sec. queue. Thing is, the ones on that list I prefer are the ones I've already done. But the other ones aren't too bad because at least we'll get quests from them. Well, that means, don't we? Quest equals XP. Look out, Daltheon, enemies ahead. It's that tournament thing today. Oh, no, sorry, not tournament. That hardcore thing. I suppose the time this video goes out, it'll have been a week ago. A lot of the time of filming. That Frontier 2 or Frontier. I think it's mainly American streamers. I know Cargos was on about it. Is it Ombi? Don't know who else. Probably Grace for Days. Don't really keep up with all that sort of stuff. 5 minutes. Come on. Huh, I thought there might have been some more. That was relatively simple, wasn't it? Fly back, hand those in, and then see where else we've got to go. Don't know how much XP you get from quests. Is it decent? I don't really pay attention. I just know it's class from dungeons. Let's have a look at the XP bar. Not bad. I was looking for enchanting, but this one doesn't have it, does it? It's my other one. I'll get that and sell that. Is this the one where I click on an item? Do I get that later? I used to love getting stuff like that. Like when you first play TBC and you don't have that much money and you're selling items that you've got from a quest for 6 gold. Decent money, innit? Well, it is for those of us who don't buy gold. That's that adamantium one, isn't it? Oh. No. We need that one. Good job, we double checked. We need to get that up higher. You can have it. Don't want to get too far behind, do I? I want to be able to mine when we get to North End. Need to get skinning as well. I don't know how many creatures you can skin here. Don't think there's that many. Let's see if you can skin this. I would guess no. I'm hoping you can. Ah, you can. Nice one. That's alright then. And if we'll see anyone else kicking about. Probably not. Need you, don't need your little chums though. But they can have it. Ah, you we do. Exorcism hits loads. Seems to nearly one-shot most things when it pops up. Oracle. So yeah, there we go. Saying that, I might as well just kill him in that tower. Because there's a person I need in there, isn't there? Yeah, witch doctors. Just got some nasal sprays out with that. Just put it up. Never used that before. I don't know how good it'll be. There, you scum. need to transmog again, don't I? It's ruining it, those legs. You know, made that shot, nearly one shots him. Did a little exorcism. Guy messaged me yesterday when I was in Halls of Stone, I think it was. Or Halls of Lightning, one of the two. Saying I should go prop on my Paladin. It says Q is DPS, but then change to prop. It's better for DPS. I was like, oh, thanks for that. I'll try that next time. I'm not gonna, but interesting to know. Weird when that happens. Oh, you are a DPS spec, but the tank version does more damage. That should never be the case. Obviously, if you're a DPS spec, you should be doing more damage than your version of a tank. Is that just going up minute by minute? Just to annoy me. Naga claws will do that as we're going along. We won't just sort of sit in one place and try and get 30. That'd be silly, wouldn't it? We won't abide by silliness. Move out there. I don't really pay too much attention. I still look at it, like the watch hours and subs and stuff for this channel. So I used to always go on about the watch hours. Like, I can't remember how many we'd need. It's like 330. But not as bothered as I once was. Obviously I want it to happen, but I just know that even once we get the second monetization, it's not going to make any money. Because you'd need thousands of views to get decent money from the ads on a video. But I suppose it's nice to hit that sort of mark. I think the best thing is just to go about it as I am, not worrying about it and just enjoying the process. I can't say that's always been the case. I do think like which version of the game would be best, like in terms of for views and for enjoyment. Probably retail would probably actually be best, but I don't want to play that. So I'll play this instead. Thing is, it's not like I don't enjoy it because I have played it and I did really enjoy my time on retail. It's just the leveling's a bit too quick. And then the stuff I do at endgame, it keeps me hooked for a small period of time. What would be best for this channel, probably most channels, would be Classic Plus. So it's like a slower leveling speed than retail, but I'd want it quicker than vanilla, so like Cata sort of speed. And brand new. That would be spot on. Most people think if that came out, everyone would be watching all the usual lot, wouldn't they? One would imagine. Not just some mental postman from England. Look at those numbers. We don't even care if the numbers are good, do we? We just like seeing lots of them. I quite like this one. This dungeon's alright. Sorry about that. I'm nuts, right? This woman at my work found out today, well, quite a lot of them found out, that so many people who had thought that they had to work Sundays and had been told by the previous boss that it's in their contract to work Sundays and deliver parcels, and they found out today that that's been a lie. They haven't had to work Sundays at all. So they did been like, say, working 1 in 3 Sundays when they didn't even need to. And that one guy had had to cancel like a trip. I think he was going to go to the lake with his girlfriend, had it booked. He had to cancel it because the boss had said that no, it's in your contract, you've got to work. Like, it's so shocking. Like, Royal Mail is a joke of a company. I've never had to do it, but I don't drive for work, so they couldn't. Got a phone call today asking would I ever drive for Royal Mail? I just said no. One, it means that I'd have to do different things, different rounds, and two, I don't like driving, so I'd rather not. The only place I drive to is my MMA sessions. And it's sparring tonight. It's in 2 hours. But my instructor messaged me asking me why weren't you here? So I messaged him the other day saying about wanting to fight, and he says I need to get to sparring more. And then I don't go to the next practice. Doesn't look good, does it? But, like I said to him, my issue is just illnesses and injuries. I just cannot stay fully fit. Can't seem to do it. Somewhat annoying, but we just adapt, don't we? That's pretty much my life, that. Adapt. Yeah. Yeah, get them all, lad. Good lad. That's what I like to see. I get it if you're not doing this for XP and you're just doing it for the bosses, but when you need the XP, just get them all. I wouldn't mind making a DK, like I said. Having a DK, 2 DKs and 2 Paladins would be nice. I like leveling Death Knights and Paladins. 2 favourite classes on the game. I know, very similar. You'd almost could argue that they're 2 sides of a coin. Like one the good side and one the bad side. I think they actually started off more as a necromancer Death Knights, and when they were made by Gul'dan, and they were more magical. And then I think it's only when Arthas manipulated people and his Death Knights were actually different to the original ones that were created. I like these versions though, from WoW. I think if they make a classic, plus they could maybe do it differently. They should create all the classes, as they were in the original lore. So if you're having a Death Knight, have it more the Necromancer style, which I guess is what Unholy is. And have like a Blade Master. What else was there? Unless you could have Death Knight, you could have a Necromancer itself. Blade Master. Not sure what other ones are. It's been a long time since I played Warcraft 3. Don't just add like random ones that don't make sense lore-wise, like Bard. But you don't need millions of different classes. Like Vanilla had it spot on. You could add like 1 or 2 more would be enough. As long as they're all fun to play. That's the thing. If they're all fun to play, then 6 or 7 classes is more than enough. You're not going to be playing loads. The more there is, the more harder it is to narrow it down. Really get that much XP there, did I? It's been a while since we've had an item that's been better than ours, feels like. Leave here. Gone through some water today. Must have gone through, I went through 2 things of Powerade. I went through my water bottle. So that's 2 litres itself. Then I had my water when I was drinking. My water when I was having my tablets this morning before work. And now I've got that. So I must have gone through about 3 or 4 litres. And it's only 5. I'll probably go through a lot more yet. Oh, someone's killed that one. Was that not us? Earlier. So we'll kill these while we're waiting. Mama told me not to come. What day is it? Oh, there is a lottery today. I might do it. Just so it gives me that little bit of hope that I can wake up tomorrow and then quit. need to get to work on how the channel. Like Shep mode 1. It's just difficult, isn't it? Having the time, doing a full-time job and running 2 channels. Come on, come back. Come back. I didn't used to like this song when it originally came out. Don't know why, but I do now. I find it quite chill. There's certain zones, if I almost feels like, depending on what time of day it is, it'd be better to be in. Saying that, every zone I prefer to be in at night. I don't know why. I think it's probably just because when I've normally played WoW, it's been the night time, either after school, after work. Then again, I never played it when I was at school, so it's always been after work. So just nighttime just feels right, especially in Tears Fall Glades. We do like leveling there, don't we? I don't know what I'd go if there was a classic plus. I was thinking this earlier. I was watching that survey that everyone's been linking. I was watching Willie chat about it. I thought, what would I go? Only 15, I might as well just do it. I think it would depend on what my mates go. Thing is, if they did the PvP or PvE servers, I already know I'm 100%. I don't care what my mates are going. I am going PvE. If they go it this time round, because of us barely ever playing together, we come up with all these ideas and then it just never comes to fruition. I don't care what they're going. If it's on that, I am going PvE. But if it's war mode, then if it's war mode, I'll go whichever faction they're going. If it's Alliance or Horde, it would still always pick Horde. So if it's war mode, I'll end up being Horde. But if it's not war mode and I go PvE on my own, I've not decided between Alliance and Horde for that one. Because obviously I've got this one, so I maybe think, I'm a bit bored of Alliance now. I want to go back to Horde again, but I'm not sure. That's just why I went Alliance on this, because I've just been Horde for so many years. I wanted to do different, I want to say different zones, but different quest hubs, being in the different city. When you go back, I much prefer to be chilling in Stormwind than I do in Orgrimmar. I think Orgrimmar's crap, and they actually made it worse in Cata. Just a bit. Don't even know how you describe it. It's just not a good city at all. And then Thunderbluff, visually pretty, I guess. Undercity, I'm always going to have a love for that side. Anything to do with the undeads, I have a soft spot for. Cause it just reminds me of being a kid and leveling. Every time I say that, being a kid, I technically wasn't actually a kid, age-wise, but let's face it, if you're under 20, you're still a kid. Even at over 20, a lot of people still are. I suppose maturity doesn't come with age, it comes with experience, doesn't it? And the ability to look at that experience and analyse it. But that comes with time, I guess. So it's swings and roundabouts. That's that one done. Nice. Oh, my legs have been battered since I went for that run as well. It's definitely not the way forward for me doing cardio. I already know after that one. I know you could say your legs will adapt, but it's just how much it breaks it down for the benefits, it just isn't worth it. Like my mobility will just suffer so much. It's not worth it. It'd be alright if I was doing boxing, but for kickboxing, you need your mobility to be so good. It's such an easy thing to lose as well. And not really that fun of a thing to work on. Oh, those juicy little quests. Let's queue, shall we? Can we get... same ones I haven't levelled. Tell you what, wait till we've handed these in and another one might pop up. Some of the dungeons that people don't like could be better if they got rid of certain things. So I was just thinking then that the queuing of Stratholme, like the story part of it, if they removed that and it was straight up fighting, people might enjoy it more. It's the waiting around that people don't like. Especially in this day and age. Everyone wants everything quick. You think it's a weird thing to get right. You want it quick enough to be enjoyable, but not too quick in which you do things and it just doesn't feel like it was worth your time. Oh, not a way to phrase it. It just doesn't mean anything. Almost like, say, if you get with a lass and she sleeps with everyone, it just doesn't really feel worth it because everyone can have her. Sort of like, that's what I'm sort of getting at. Like with gear and retail, you don't really care about it compared to if you get a good piece in here. Unspent talent. Where does this one go then? Your cleanse will remove one movement impairment. See, that sounds good. What about that? And critical chance of your hammer of wrath. I hadn't even got that yet. Got that. Right, can we queue for what else? Mana tombs and the, I can't pronounce that, crypts. What's this dungeon queue? 4 minutes. Bollocks. Normally 4.
What do you need, stranger? Roma, et corda.
Chronakai Crystal.
Winds be at your back, ancestors watch over.
Alright, these two little dafties. Thank you. I need to get this other quest in here. Or is it just outside? Ah, two. What we like to see. Oh, this is what Classic Plus needs. Where you go to a place like this and it's a proper little quest hub and loads of quests. And it's not just like some random guy that gives you one quest. It's alright if you've got a couple of them dotted around, but you need one major hub as well. Where is he? I don't really see a downside for having loads of quests in the game. Like, what could you be? Like, what could you argue? Oh, he's going to stay in one zone for ages. But you're not, because if those quests go green, the next zone's going to give you more XP. But even if you did stay in one zone, it's because you enjoy it. So then what else could you argue? You're not going to do dungeons, but then you get better gear from dungeons, so you're still going to do them more than likely. So I don't really see a negative for having loads of quests. What's this one? Explored. Anyone up for twos? It's nice to see people doing stuff like that. Have I still got... Let's have a look. No, I was looking for bulletin board. But you don't need it, do you? Let's have a look at this. See what people are doing. What the hell? No groups found. Why not? Is it because of my level? Filter. You used to be able to do it by level, so I could see ones that were beneath my level. Or above. Weird. What do we want? We want mana tombs or that crypt one really for the quest. Quests. Oh, Underbog. I mean, it's got 4 juicy ones. Is this one of those ones that works itself back round? Where are we there? I'm not too sure if it does or not. Looking at the map, looks like it might. Can't remember. We're going to fall behind with the mining, aren't we? It's going to be one of those tasks which I have to do when I'm not recording. Ah well. Never mind. Maybe do a little bit tonight. Once I finish this, do some leg mobility crap over there. Shower, get some food, read, then maybe do some mining on this character, but make sure I don't ding while I'm watching Supernatural. Payday tomorrow. At least I'll actually get a full pay packet this week. Last week I got 200 quid robbed off me because I was off from work sick. But even though it was my disability that pulled me off, my colitis was flaring up. So I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be allowed. Like I say, Royal Mail are a law unto themselves, so do what they want, don't they? The sort of treatment you get when you work for someone for 18 years. Mental that. 18 years. Over half my life. Just. Top these bad boys up. Who's the tank? That's not that person there, that's not a priest's haircut, is it? That's a warrior's haircut. I don't really see many male priests, I don't think. Not many human male priests, anyway. Just look bizarre. Still can't believe they named them body type 1 and body type 2. Okay. Sort of lose respect for a company when they start doing crap like that. A guy there called Diddy's Mentor. A weird name. Little bit skinning. Definitely a little bit bad looks of that then. Having a look at the map just to make sure that I don't forget anything that we need. I think in this version of the game now, if someone else does something who's got the same quest as you, it does it for you, which is nice. Oh, crap. He needs those things as well. I might not get that quest complete. I haven't got one yet. Oh, I'll never know. We might do this dungeon again at some point. Someone dead there now. can we get another level in? That's the thing. Sure, we smashed it last time and got like 4. Was it something daft like that? It seemed it's an extreme amount. Any of those little things we need? It's a nice even number though, 20 levels to go. Don't know what I'm going to do at max level. Whether I bother doing dungeons on it, and do I film those dungeons, or do I literally just wait until MoP's out and then just get my gear from that? I am not decided. I'm probably leaning more towards just wait until MoP and get that gear. I could go into PvP and get it some honour and that, but I'm just going to get my ass handed to me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how close we'll be towards MoP being out once we get to 85. No, it's that way, isn't it? See, this is why you don't just follow random people. They were all heading that direction. We went our own way, and we were going the right way. Someone's on about pet battles in chat. Yes, I have 800 pets on retail and I love it so much. I don't get that many, haha. Come on. None of those herbs. See, look, he did that quest for us. Is any of those things? No. Reading what everyone's saying about pet battle, there's never really something I've done that. I could give it a go in MoP and see what I think of it. I just can't see it being something I'm going to enjoy. It's a good idea though. I mean, if you got into that, you've got a little mini game within the game that you love. Perfect. Oh, what's that? Mining node that I can't get. That's what that is, my lad. Thought so. Oh. I think these drop them somewhere, don't they? Do you get a quest of killing something around here? Get off me, you filthy little scumbag. Anything else? I'm sure there's one over there somewhere. Up here on the left, that other person might have taken it. No, let's see one. Yeah, there's one, look. Sorry about that. More annoying for me than it is for you, though. Alright, speedies. If only I had Divine Steed. There's another one. Come on, let's try to see if we can get 5. Saying that'd be no good if we got chucked out of the group though, would it? That would be a little harsh though, because I don't think they're going to not be able to do it because I'm not there. Yeah, I've just done it. Any little hiding about? Keep your elf eyes on the lookout. Can't see any. Well, that's no good, is it?
I am honored. Go in peace.
A decent chunk, that one.
What brings you here? Be careful. Farewell.
Q new dungeon. Nah, we're not. And the salvation is available. Let's have a little quick glance here. Just in case there's any kicking about. Don't think there will be. But you can never be too sure, can you? Gotta make sure that none of these... Oh, there's one there, look. Ah, there's one. What are they? Can I kill them, do you reckon? There's another one. Right, you bugger off over there. Keep going. Let me get this one. Tell you what, I might take a picture of that. That can be the right hand side picture. And then I'll get one of me and Zang Marsh for the other one. And that's what about there. And I'll get another one. Alright, let's go hand this in. $66. We could go to Northend in 2 levels, but I don't know. I don't think we will. I think we'll actually wait till 70, you know. Just because I want to keep on top of the mining and skinning. If we go there at 70, we definitely can't do any mining. Depends on how much I can get it up to off stream, doesn't it? Not what we're doing here. Explore this. Do it then. Lakes explored. Literally gone exactly where it wants me to. Well, obviously not where that wants me to, but where the quest helper says. Yeah, playing these games, are we? Let's see if we can get this quest. Kill a couple of them. Can we skin those as well? I don't think so. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Shorter than normal, but we've got 2 levels out. Where will this hurt us to? Oh yeah, we'll hurt there. And I'll probably get up skinning. Not skinning, sorry. Mining later on. I won't ding us though. Like I said, I'm never going to ding us off. Don't think there's not much else to do on this. Other than sell bits and bobs and do that. Right. Goodbye.